Next, Ren and Lewis are at it again in Disney Channel's original series, Even Stevens. Then Taj Mowry stars in Smart Guy, here on Disney.
You want me to invite him outside for a little chatterero?
No. Just ignore him. Now, I've been talking to Principal Wexler, and he's allowing us to make some changes.
What? Just trying out some new routines for my new crew.
Your new crew. Listen to you with your overnight popularity. You're starting to sound like Larry Beale. Translation? Ew.
What's wrong with you?
I think I lost my mojo.
No. You never had a mojo, trust me.
You're probably right.
Wait, you're not going to yell at me?
Stick around. We'll be right back with more Even Stevens, here on Disney.
Friday on the famous Jett Jackson. Jett and Kayla go undercover to solve a crime.
That's awesome.
But they get more than they bargained for.
Aha!
Will Jett and Kayla get away from the crook? Find out on the famous Jett Jackson, Friday at 4:30, 3:30 Central, part of Zoog Weekend.
We're behind the scenes of Disney Channel's original movie, Zenon the Zequel.
Action.
Commander.
Kirsten Storms is back as Zenon on a mission to save her home from being blown to smithereens.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm going to take you on a tour of the space day. This is where a really important part of the movie happens. I can't tell you everything. All those spacesuits are made out of paper, just paper. They look really real and really heavy, but they're not. This is the mech module. It's a little different from the last time, kind of more futuristic.
Kirsten and co-star Lauren Maltby, who plays Margie, say their futuristic fashions rule.
Zenon and Margie, they fight all the time and don't exactly get along, but off-screen, Lauren and I are best friends.
This is the fabulous dress that she's going to let me borrow.
No.
I'm not kidding. Let go of my dress. I'll break the hanger. Margie wins again. I can take her. I can take her.
As for the winner of the hottest space-age hairstyle, check out Philip Reese as rockstar Protozoa with 3 dye jobs and a slew of spikes.
Actually, my hair takes longer than all the girls in the movie.
And while Protozoa is Zenon's favorite rocker, Kirsten admits which singer she's got a real-life crush on.
I'm just in love with Nick Carter with the Backstreet Boys. If you're watching, I love you. Marry me.
Zenon the Zequel, this Friday, part of Zoog Weekends.
Surfers, today we get to go behind the scenes of The Rookie, the true story of Jim Morris, a high school teacher and coach who dreamed of playing pro ball, but never knew if he'd make it.
You don't have dreams, you don't have anything.
We're going to meet the star of the film, Dennis Quaid.
Hey, Lauren. Hey, I'm running a little late. You mind if we do the interview on the way to the next shoot?
Sure. What's one really big misconception about being a big movie star?
That it's not very much work. It's a lot of work, really. But it's also great work.
What's your favorite scene in the movie?
My scenes with the little boy, Angus.
Just a second.
He's very funny.
I'm not doing it.
Whoa! What do you think Jim Morris learned from his team?
He learns from this group that you shouldn't give up on your dreams. They didn't believe that they could do it, but he inspired them. And in turn, they turned around and inspired him.
To the man who taught us about wanting something more, Coach Jimmy Morris.
Do you think that kids can teach adults?
Yeah, I do. I know my son teaches me lots of things. One thing, it reminds me of myself when I was a kid.
To see more from Dennis, be sure to catch The Rookie, opening March 29th.
You just threw 98 miles an hour. No.
Gordo's into a whole new scene.
Go easy on this whole Rat Pack stuff.
that becomes the next big fad at school.
Everybody loves your music.
But can Lizzie and Miranda keep up?
You gotta hear 'em swing, baby.
Jump on the bandwagon.
Lizzie McGuire, Friday at 7:30, 6:30 Central. And now, let's get back to Even Stevens, here on Disney.
You'll see.
Stick around. We'll be right back with more Even Stevens, here on Disney.
We've had some tricky things happen on set.
Things start crashing down, things go missing. Definitely, for sure, there's a phantom.
What lurks behind the set of Disney Channel's original movie, Phantom of the Megaplex?
Action!
A story about a big movie premiere that's crashed by a phantom.
It's a disaster, a total calamity.
But was there an actual phantom stalking the set during the making of Phantom of the Megaplex?
We've got a phantom on the set.
Look! We know that it's one of the actors, and I personally think it's Taylor.
Me?
It might be him. You didn't hear from me.
I think they're just pulling your leg. It's not me.
He's, got this whole cover as being this really nice guy, and he's wreaking havoc.
To be honest, I think it's Jacob. I'm not a fan. I'm too short. I personally think it's Caitlin.
I really think it's Mickey Rooney.
Actually, I could be the Phantom.
The real Phantom of the Megaplex strikes this Friday, part of Zoot Weekends. Go behind the scenes of Disney Channel's newest original movie, True Confessions. The story of twins Eddie and True, who learn from each other about the stuff in life that's really important. Even Steven Shia LaBeouf plays Eddie in his most dramatic role ever.
It was something totally different than Lewis. He's a twin, and he came out last, and he didn't have enough oxygen, so he's developmentally challenged.
What's that, Doc? I get it, too.
Clara Bryant plays True.
For True, it's about learning to really love and accept Eddie.
True? Are you mad at me?
No, of course not. Why?
Because, you never play with me anymore.
Sorry, Eddie.
It makes me sad.
Mare Winningham plays their mother.
Teenage daughters and their moms have all sorts of hurdles to jump.
You're so worried about not hurting Eddie's feelings that you act like I don't have any feelings at all.
In the beginning, it seems like True's completely and selfishly focused on her dream of being a star.
Are you fully comprehending this? I'm gonna be on TV!
She has a very active imagination, so she sort of bops back and forth in and out of her fantasies of her perfect sitcom family.
Seriously, True. You're brilliant, you're adorable, and you have the best taste in clothes.
She's coming to grips with understanding that she and her brother are different.
Eddie, stop it! Paparazzi! See the camera! You are not a paparazzi! Stop it! If I shot a flash up in his eyes, you would ground me for a month.
Yeah, because you knew better.
It's about True loving Eddie with or without his disability and not being afraid that people would, look at her and think that maybe she is kind of weird, too.
I want them to get out of Eddie the fact that he's a real person.
Not fair.
What isn't fair?
I want to be done being different. I want to be the same as everybody else.
Sometimes the most unlikely people teach you the most important lessons about life.
If you were just the same as everybody else, you wouldn't be the amazing brother that I love.
True Confessions, a movie about finding your true self.
I don't want to give away the ending.
Opening April 5th at 8/7 Central.
I think the movie's going to turn out great.
Part of Zoot Weekends.
And now, let's get back to Even Stevens, here on Disney.